there are no TV journalists anymore, in my view. There are video journalists. There's print journalists, there's video journalists, there's multimedia journalists. But when somebody from NBC News goes out to the field and shoots a piece, they aren't shooting that piece just for TV or worse, just for a particular program. They're shooting a piece that may show up on Nightly, it may show up on MSNBC Cable, it'll show up on MSNBC.com, it'll show up on a mobile device. So the point is it's all about video and all the places that people can watch video. So I believe that video journalism is not only alive and well, but it's growing. Now, some fewer people may be watching that particular piece on a scheduled broadcast on a television set, but that doesn't mean that fewer people are watching that video overall. And so I think it's very exciting in terms of what's happening with video journalism, and I think the future really holds that technology, especially the cost and capabilities of gathering that video, will dictate where it goes. I think there's probably a certain amount of almost physical downsizing of equipment that has to happen, and it has to become easier and cheaper for reporters to gather that information. But it's happening, and while some traditional journalists may feel like things are in decline, I think that's absolutely not true.
This is an awesome year for the election and for you guys. Your traffic is going crazy.
Right.
It's a good time to be in the news business, and it's good for MSNBC now. Tell us, how things are going, and in a sense, if the success and the crazy ratings around this time and traffic around the election might bode well for adoption of news consuming behavior that might go beyond the election
November,
day.
yeah. It will. I mean, what we've seen historically over many years is that anytime you have a huge spike in traffic, when it settles back down, you retain some of what you had, and it's followed by a period of growth. So what something like this election does, which is a very exciting election because it's bringing in a whole new constituency who's interested in politics for the first time, which is great for democracy. But at the same time, they're discovering our website and all news sites for that matter, so that we're really creating a whole new generation of internet news consumers that will develop habits, we hope, that will last them for a very long time.
And you have some pretty a hot crew here at 30 Rock on MSNBC TV. That doesn't hurt, right?
MSNBC TV is on a roll. They're really doing a great job. And so the combination of a very strong MSNBC and its lineup with what we're doing on MSNBC.com creates a tremendously powerful partnership that is leading the news industry.
We reported on Keith Olbermann's really cool site. It's sort of a micro site, I suppose you could say. Is that something that might develop for other on-air talent or other areas of interest?
It'll develop for on-air talent. It will also develop for areas of interest that are entirely online. Part of our ability at MSNBC is that we have developed ways to very efficiently create new microsites and create unique experiences geared toward a target audience. And so based on that capability, we intend to continue to pursue that approach.